Good morning, Blessed Center families and members and dear brothers and sisters in heavenly South America. Welcome to participate CheonBo workshop. This time, throughout the 61st anniversary of True Parents Holy Blessing event, we were able to see the great victory of true parents' providence on this earth. There had been happened more than 20 programs, events. So all of them were really upgraded and then achieved so much development. Among those programs, I would like to mention just a few the successful providential achievement. First, True Mother initiated this time blessing ceremony to the blessing festival. So far, we have been celebrating blessing blessings as a blessing ceremony because blessing is the way to accomplish the salvation of a fallen humanity. So that's why through the blessing ceremony, ritual process, fallen humanity will be able to be saved and then become Heavenly Parents' children. That's why blessings and the blessing ceremony is one of the most important providential process on this earth by true parents. But this time, True Mother transformed the blessing from the ritual ceremony to the festival, which means blessing in the era of CheonBo will be changed from the purpose of the salvation to the plus purpose of ideal world celebration, starting point of completion of God's ideal world. So this time, True Mother was able to initiate the blessing festival toward not only blessed people, but also to all humanity. This is amazing victory of true parents' providence. And the second, there was the offering ceremony of cheonbok's main frame. So this is very much a Korean style of the celebration, but actually internally, the meaning of this ceremony to offer main frame was the kind of the completion and the main ceremony for the cheonbok as the original temple of heavenly parents. cheonbok will be the kind of holy places in the temple, and the cheonbok become the holy place, including cheonil 성전. That's why this time ceremony is very important for cheonbok to be formally established on this earth. That's why this celebration means the forming of Heavenly Parents' original temple on this earth. So that's why in this formatting or example of the future original temple comes from the Cheonsimwan. So that's why, as the conclusion of this time, whole providence centering on 21st anniversary of True Parents' Holy Blessing focused on the bequeath bequestment of the 천심원 grace at the end of the victory celebration with the true mother. So this is why all continental representatives received 천심원 special prayer room and the grace from true mother. So this one, conclusion is the inheritance of 천심원 grace. And then, what does it mean actually the 천심원 was? 천심원 is the place where spiritual world and the physical world become one, centering on true parents, like the true parents' spirit and true parents' body. It's a symbols of true parents in two worlds. So 천심은 became that situation. True mother has been developed and established this foundation throughout her first 7-year course. So that's why now, in the beginning of the second 7-year course, 천심원 became the substantial Garden of Eden. So this time, with the whole victories, True Mother decided to bequeath this Garden of Eden and centering on true parents in Cheonwon area to the world. That's why worldwide Family Federation Church will be able to inherit the 천심원 grace, which means centering on each church, blessed family will be able to connect with the Garden of Eden. Furthermore, blessed family and also CheonBo family will be able to live in the Garden of Eden in our area. So, True Mother's providence has been developed with this point, which means even though we don't go to the Cheongpyeong, we will be able to meet God. And then in our mindset, God and the spiritual world can stay and work with me, centering on my thought. So we are living now in the amazing time of God's providence. In that sense, we have to put our thanks and then our applause to True Mother who has been really established this kind of amazing spiritual world and physical world oneness foundation on this earth. Now we are in the CheonBo workshop. What is CheonBo workshop? What the purpose of this CheonBo workshop? CheonBo workshop has a very clear 3 purpose. Number one is separation of evil spirit. Number 2, liberation of ancestors. Finally, number 3 is the blessing of ancestors. That's why through the CheonBo workshop, True Mother asked all blessed families must fulfill the vertical blessing, which requires the liberation of 430 generations of ancestors and blessing. That's why we are here in the CheonBo workshop. Through the CheonBo workshop, we have to be able to finish it up. All the separation of evil spirit and then finish it, the liberation and blessing of our ancestors of 430 blessing. So based on that one, once we finish this purpose through the CheonBo workshop, and then True Mother start to emphasize from this year that all blessed families should participate in CheonBo great works. In other words, if we are able to finish it, this holy mission through the CheonBo workshop, liberation, and finish it, blessing, And then from that moment, we can only attend great works. And then after that, in the great works, what we can do that? Why we have to participate? Number one, we can communicate with the heavenly parents directly through the great works. That's the true mother's permission with her great victorious foundation on this earth. So once we participate in CheonBo work, CheonBo great works, and we are able to communicate with the heavenly parents freely. And then number two, through the great works, we will achieve the oneness between spiritual world and the physical world. So far, with our Jeongseong and with our condition, we are able to reach the spiritual world, and we are able to solve something in the spiritual world. Now, True Mothers changed this format. From now on, as long as we are participating, CheonBo great works, and then spiritual world can come down, and we can stay in the middle, in the center of the two worlds. And where is this center? And then this 0 point, there will be CheonBo family's mindset, CheonBo family's thought. So through participating in the great works, we will be able to heal ourselves, our mindset. We will heal spirituality as well as a physical situation. And we can fix the spiritual and the physical two sides of all the difficulties and the barriers. This is the great works. Finally, through the participating CheonBo great works, spiritual world dispensation will be able to start on this earth. We can see this through the True Mother's first 7 years course. What happened? It has been all miracles. So that's why by participating great works and communicating, meeting with the true with, heavenly parents, and bring the heavenly parents and all the absolute good spirit in my mind and centered on my thought, we will be able to create miracles. So this is the 천일국 providence centering on earth. So that's why we must finish it. Our heavenly tribal messiahship, responsibility, and then everybody should become CheonBo family. Today is the somehow last liberation for 430 ancestors for us to be able to register ourselves to become CheonBo family on this year, October 10th. So that's why I believe all participants are really, put your heart and your sincere motivation to become CheonBo family. That's why today this CheonBo workshop will be spiritually stronger than any time of this workshop before. So I hope that everybody will receive Heavenly Parents' eternal grace and the blessing through today's CheonBo workshop, and then to accomplish the liberation and the blessing of your 430 generations of ancestors. May God bless you and your family and the way of CheonBo family. Thank you.